Thank you very much. It is always a pleasure to do this as we start to take Pennsylvania into the millennium. It's very interesting when you sit down and you think about it, and I'd just like to start off with a definition of infrastructure, according to Webster. The underlying foundation of basic framework as a system or organization. The permanent installations required for military purposes, but third, the system of public works of a country, state, or region. Here in Pennsylvania, we have over the years maintained a quality system, but how do we get things ready for the future? Whether it's dealing with hospitals, educational systems, or in the homes that we're being remodeled or doing today. I'll give you an example of some of the work that we've done in consumer affairs and working with the communication industry in Pennsylvania. New applications like instant messaging and voice over the internet, better known as VoIP, continue to expand their widespread adoption of wireless communications by consumers. Nowadays, almost we have more people that just have a wireless phone and not even the old hardline phone that we used to have. Traditional video providers now offer voice service, and the traditional telecoms are now rolling out for video service. The communication firms are bringing new products and services that we've never seen in the last 15 or 20 years. We passed House Bill 30, which was introduced in response to criticism that broadband and other advanced services were not being deployed. And a lot of people sometimes look at the growth, just the growth areas. But we also have to look at some of our rural areas. Farmers need telecommunications and other different forms of video as they deal with day-to-day and even by the second pricing. Your transportation systems are very important. Parents who are homeschooling the children also need the equipment, and not only that, now in some of the smaller colleges or even the larger colleges now, we can take college courses all across the country and even across the world. This House Bill 30 recognizes the ongoing revolution of telecommunications technology, and with House Bill 30, we're well positioned for the 21st century. House Bill 1490 created the Broadband Deployment Mapping and Availability Act. And DCED, by this legislation, is directed to continue the work already authorized and mandated under Title 66, of which some of the things that deal with the Public Utility Commission you'll be more aware of in the future. It's a renewed emphasis to edit and maintaining and updating the Commonwealth's Broadband Deployment Map. I think also that we need to realize something. We spend an awful lot of money and millions of dollars in the state in past history, what I like to say on the Consumer Affairs Committee, digging the same hole twice. Sometimes we lay a road, and then 2 years later, somebody comes by and lays a telephone line by digging the line, and 2 years later, we have a 29-inch gas line going through. We need stronger communications and be able to work with this. Our infrastructure, in some places in the state, we still have wooden sewer lines and wooden water lines. To be able to be more updated, we're going to have to do that. Why simply be known in the state as having more pipes over 150 years old? And how can we build that? How is it that we have growth areas with hospitals coming in to the area, and yet you do not have the electricity or the power to effectively maintain it? The word is infrastructure. The responsibility of this legislature and the gentleman behind me, it's very important that we realize this. To be able to have the future for the next generation to come, we're going to have to be able to spend the dollars wisely. Not dig the same hole twice, but maximize the money of the taxpayers that are available so we can effectively work together and be able to give Pennsylvania a much better history that we need to deal with. From telephone, to telecommunications, to gas, to electricity, to effective transportation systems, this is a must, and this is what we're